We as children, we listen to stories that our grandmothers tell us. And in these stories, they're the myths and legends, there's always a subtext. And there are always stories about human beings doing something, and there's a learning element in that story. Well, here in this movie, isn't it a wonderful, wonderful human story? And I think it is through movies and human stories like that that we learn about amazing things. I think this particular movie is not just about... I think everybody's excited about the casting, you know. And the minister, of course. But isn't it amazing that this is not just a story about how one man started a business. It is a story about how half of the population of our planet, our country, our community lives. It is a story how together people break taboos. And it's also a story how difficult, but ultimately how rewarding change of human behavior can be. We in the United Nations encountered this story relatively early on, as you saw in the movie, and we were proud to showcase it all over the world. And Mishna, I don't know if you were there with UN Women when the presentation actually happened in New York headquarters. Congratulations, thank you very much. And so I think it comes full circle back to India, to a showing like this, which is overflowing with people. So enough from me, and over to the panel for a discussion about the movie.
Thank you so much. I'm Ina, and thank you all for your excitement and your enthusiasm. We've been so honored to see this movie together today, an advanced preview. One might say that it is Atulya Bharat ke ek Atulya Nagrik ki Atulya Kahani, an incredible story of an incredible man in incredible India. So, Smriti ji, we owe to you, I think, the viewing that we've had today. On your special request, this has been done, and we'd like to know from you what prompted you to ask for this special viewing.
At the onset, let me extend my grateful thanks to UN in India. Yuri, thank you so much for acceding to my request. Radhika Kaul Batra, I don't know where you are in the house, but you've been an extremely supportive person of this gesture, this initiative. So my grateful thanks to the UN in India team. There are two reasons why I requested Yuri and his team to ensure that this movie is screened for those people who are associated with UN in India. Firstly, it's very difficult. In fact, for the first time possibly in Indian cinema history, we have a male actor who's a celebrated superstar to tug his wagon to a very, very different concept. As somebody who's been an actor before, I have never seen actors being courageous enough to take on subjects which are otherwise not very financially successful, or at least not projected to be very financially successful ventures for them, and to come and become a part of a project